1, 2, 3, pop! 1, 2, 3, pop! Because I can. Good morning, fellow Interpeeps. I am Scarab and you're watching Scarabic Enterprises. Welcome to my channel. It has been a year today. Exactly today, it's a year. I got a cake and everything. I mean, it's YouTube, the stuff, and the video games, yeah. You know, I mean, you remember that time where, Exactly. That's the type of content you expect on my channel. I hate myself. I want to die. But I got a cake! Look at this. I have a birthday cake that was made specifically for the channel because it's absolutely awesome and perfect in every fucking way. I don't know how to present this without dropping it, so I'm only going to tilt. Ah! That's okay, that was just the candle. But check this shit out. It looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm very happy. I mean, I play a lot of Xbox and stuff, so I guess that's why there's an Xbox on it, and it's rainbow because I'm bright and colorful and very cheery, and I have a bubbly personality, and I can stop doing that now because I feel very, very pathetic praising myself like that. So, I am going to cut into this cake as the first part of the program. I'm assuming might be the first part. I need to get that candle. I found the candle. I'm going to light the candle. I'm going to make a wish. I tell you all to not know what my wish is. I'll figure out something to do because, you know, I don't plan things. Ever. I mean, sometimes. You remember that one time I planned something? Neither do I. Okay, so I'm gonna make a wish now. Does it actually have to be on the cake? I don't know if it has to be on the cake. It's burning. The wax is melting. I'm holding fire. This guy is holding fire. Does that make you feel comfortable? Does that make you feel safe? Doesn't make me feel safe. I just burnt myself with the lighter a little bit. Ow, that's awesome. I'm a fantastic person. I honestly don't know. I really want to just thank you all for being here with me for this moment and also for the past year, the past 420 videos or something? Jesus, that's a lot of time. I mean, it's not a lot of time. It's a lot of videos to make in such a short amount of time. Only a year, and I've got more videos than there are days in the year. So I'm very, very happy with that. I'm very proud of what I've done and everyone that has been there to support me. All the Interpeeps watching today and all the Interpeeps that were watching in the past that have supported me and helped me through this. Your love in the comments have not gone unnoticed. I will be answering your questions a little later on. But for now, I'm going to blow out this candle. And I'm going to cut the cake. I don't want to cut the cake. I really don't want to cut the, it's very beautiful and I don't want to cut the cake. But this candle is melting and eventually it's going to hurt me. I don't know what to do. Candles take time to burn and so does human flesh. And I don't know which one is going to burn first, but I am holding it, so the odds are not in my favor. All right, I'm gonna make a wish now. I just blew candle wax everywhere. That was amazing. I think I forgot to make a wish. I'm holding a knife. Do you remember the last time I was holding this knife? I was with CURT in Halloween.
So you cut at an angle like this, right?
At an angle, yeah, you have to.
Should I hold it backhand though?
Just be careful not to stab yourself in the hand because, you know, I'm not going to call the hospital, I'm just going to laugh. Oh, careful, careful.
Look at that. I can hold it.
Oh! That was a fun time. You really shouldn't have trusted him with blades. Or fire, for that matter. I'm in an apron! And I'm holding knives! I shouldn't be trusted with such objects! Then again, I'm not much better, so here we go. The cutting of the cake! How am I going to do this without fucking it up completely? I want you guys to be able to see it, and I also want to not chop my neck into two. So I'm going to I don't want to cut into it because it's too cute. But, I mean, I guess you guys know that considering the lapel mic is getting fucked up by the cake, but okay, I'm just gonna slice into it like this. I believe I need to kiss a girl now, but I've cut into the cake, but I'm going to eat the cake, but I'm not going to eat the cake right now in front of this camera. I'm going to eat the cake and smash it into my face with my phone camera, because it's a lot more comfortable and more people will be able to enjoy the experience. It's alright, I'll still put it in the video. On to the next segment, eating the cake. Hi everybody! I told you to get back to this. I'm not wearing a lapel this time. It was too hot under the lights in the jacket in the lapel. So, cake cutting. I feel bad about doing this, I'm sorry, Xbox controller. Don't sue me, Microsoft. I don't know if we're defaming the controller or not, but I'm sure we'll find that out soon. I have no idea how big I need to make these slices, so I'm just going to... Oh, no, don't you... Oh, I'm slicing into the buttons. Into the button. I want the A button. I press the A button a lot. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the X button, because the X button is reload, and we all know how much I like to reload. I want to eat more of this cake. This is fucking awesome. Alright, let's have a look at what it looks like on the inside. Oh yeah, baby! Look at that. That is amazing. That is good cake. If I've ever seen it, that is good cake. Rainbow on top, chocolate in middle, fucking icing to I'm gonna die of being fat. I think I'm just gonna die. I may as well take a first bite. Hey. Oh, it smells so good. It reminds me of chocolate. You know that thing that people enjoy? Chocolate. Chocolate. That's good. I think I'm choking. This is really good. You know what is that? Real good texture, real rich. Yeah, can't really walk with it in your mouth. I mean, it kind of looks like I just ate out of someone's asshole right now. Yeah. But it tastes better than when you do that. So don't do that. Well, I taste. That was a little bit hotter than I was expecting. Hope you all enjoyed my cake eating and cutting and describing of said cake. That was fun. I had a good time. It hurt my belly, there was so much sugar. But it tasted so good. I want some cake. I should get some cake. Oh wait, no, I need to answer some questions. All right, so there is a bunch of questions that I have collected through YouTube comments and Twitter and other stuff. And I've taken screenshots of those and now I'm going to read them out loud. I haven't actually read these yet, but there's something that I did notice. I never mentioned that one question per person. So a bunch of people actually asked me a whole bunch of questions. So there is a lot to go around. We'll take them one at a time. So here we go. I've never done a Q&A before. Please don't judge me too harshly. The Mel and Apollo Show. Who's your favorite in the Batman universe? That is a difficult question to answer because there is so many interesting characters in the Batman universe. I think I'd have to be cliche to say the Joker because the Joker is just an insane character, someone that I can kind of relate to. I mean, green hair! But outside of that, I think Batman is probably my favorite in the Batman universe, where everything was it still had a sense of reality. It wasn't just, oh, things are supernatural and weird shit's happening all the time. I liked it when he was just kicking the shit out of criminals. I like the dark DC comics, but I'm not much of the supernatural sort, so I think Batman because he's human and because he relies on technology and he's not really, he's not really a superhero. He's just a super awesome dude. So Bruce Wayne, let's just say. I like both Batman and Bruce Wayne combined because one cannot be without the other. That's a terrible answer to that question, but it's the best you're gonna get. Oh, question from Serial Pillock, hey? Alright. Scarabic Enterprises, I still really like this game. It reminds me so much of the old arcade shooters. Is it okay to control? Now this question is in reference to Blue Estate, the game that I have been playing, and I gotta say this, dude, it controls like shit. It is really bad. I mean, it's good enough so then you're able to control it, but I'm using a controller. This game was built for like Kinect. You know, it would be a lot better if it came out on the Wii or something, because then, or the Wii or the Switch or something, so because, you know, you'd be able to point at the screen and shoot it. Instead, because I don't have a Kinect, I'm using a controller, so you like literally have to move it across the screen, and it kind of feels a bit sluggish, and it's not really easy to control, but you do get the hang of it. And once you get the hang of it, there's no real problem. So honestly, Blue Estate is a fun game to play. I recommend having it, but it will take a little while just to get used to it. It'd be better if Nintendo picked it up, to be honest. To be blatantly honest. We need a light gun or something, you know? But I hope that answers your question. Next, Maniac gameplay and walkthrough. So, did you do the intro or did you have someone do it for you? It is a very cool intro, great video, bud, awesome job. Thanks, man! I did it all by myself. I actually started a year ago, funnily enough. It's the year of my channel and stuff. I did a little bit of editing in the past before I started my channel, and I didn't really have what I have now. I use HitFilm Express, and I think HitFilm 11.2? I'm not sure. But yeah, I use that program now, and I've done a couple of things in the past. I did a video clip and some other stuff, but overall, I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea how to keyframe or how to do anything. If you notice at the start of my videos, when it comes up with the SG logo and it's going, I'll just flash that up on screen right now. You'll notice that there is a big mistake with the shine. The shine actually is, well, it was put in frame by frame. I made that happen frame by frame. I didn't keyframe it. And then it's also behind the little indentation on the S. So it kind of looks a little weird. But the thing is, I also kept it in there as a reminder. Like, I can change it at any point in time. Like, I still have the file. I can still do it. I can still go back and fix my error. But I've kept it in there as a reminder to myself to not be as stupid in the future. To actually, you know, think about things and not release things in a rush. So it's going to be a permanent fixture on my channel. But yes, I did do the whole intros, or the multiple intros on my channel all by myself, and with zero prior knowledge of how to run an editing program, how to do pretty much anything with a computer. I'm all self-taught, and that's what I came up with. I just sort of picked it up as I went along, had a few YouTube videos that helped me learn a few programs and a few tricks with like Photoshop and stuff like that as well. And yeah, that's about it, man. But I'm really glad that you like my intro. I like my intro. And if you keep a close eye, depending on the game, depending on if I'm doing a vlog or a video game or a skit or a sketch or a cooking video, I have many intros. They're very similar. But wait till the end. And also horror videos as well. They have a different intro too. Alright, next! Philip. Scarabic Enterprises, number 1. Other than action and horror, are there any other gaming genres you're into? And why? Why not? Okay, I do like action and horror. They're not my go-to for games, to be honest. I play those on my channel because they obviously have a better reaction. Pardon me, I burped a little. They have a better reaction from me, and they sort of bring out the best in my inner YouTuber or something. I don't know. But a lot of horror games and stuff are a lot of fun to play on my channel because I don't know what's gonna happen next, and it's just fun to get a little bit jump scared every now and then. Any other gaming genres that I'm into? I would say RPGs. I really, really love my role-playing games. And that's not just in video games. I also like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff as well. I made my own, there was already a, you know, Firefly the show, or Serenity the movie, which is also based on Firefly the show. They're intertwined because they're awesome. Anyway, there is a role-playing game for Serenity, and it was already out, but it was based on the Cortex system, and I didn't really enjoy that, and it left a lot. It felt lazy, like the writing of it felt a bit lazy because it was left up to interpretation. So I ended up rewriting the entirety of of the rule book pretty much, and making it a lot easier to pick up and play for people. I haven't given that out to anyone. I've just got it sitting. Actually, it's actually behind me because I'm about to create a character. But to answer your question, I just really love RPGs, and I like fighting games and basketball games as well. I really like my basketball games. And yeah, I don't know, I just like it because I'm able to create a character, and I enjoy looting and being able to upgrade my weapons and my armor and customize the general look of my character. And I guess that's why I like The Sims as well, because it's all about customization. It's just, I don't know, it just appeals to me. I'm a very creative person. I made this jacket. And that's another question that people keep asking me that I didn't put in here. I made the jacket myself. You don't buy shit like this from a store, okay? It's done. You do it yourself. If you want a jacket like this, make it yourself. Anyway, and there's, just to answer the why not question, sorry, Philip, I'm getting distracted. To answer the why not, I don't play online games very often. Like, I don't understand what the appeal of Fortnite is. And subscriber count is down to 0. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's not really my thing. So yeah, I just don't like online games a lot. I mean, I'll play them every now and then, maybe online Call of Duty or something. Then again, I'm not really heavily into Call of Duty either. So I don't know. I don't like people. Like, when you're playing an online game, the people can be just like real jerky or really elitist, and they're like, oh no, you can't fucking pick that character, you gotta pick this character. If you pick that character, then it fucks over the whole team. It's like, man, it's my first time playing this game. I can pick whoever the fuck I want. But no, I just generally don't like the online community. Some are really good, especially in some games. They're really good. Like Mass Effect 3, I think, had a online option that was really, really cool. And the people on there, I had a lot of fun playing online games with. But just in general, I'm just not an online gamer. I like my single player, story mode type of things. Number 2, as a YouTuber, what do you think is hardest about it and why? Social media, to be honest. I cannot stand it. Alright, so you record a video, you edit it, and then you upload it. That's all well and dandy, but then you gotta write all the things, the description, you gotta write out the tags, you gotta do just everything to promote your video, then literally promoting your video on social media. So when it clocks over, I have to go at 12 PM every day in my time, which is Eastern Standard Time, I think. Australian Eastern Standard Time, AEST. Yeah, and at 12 PM, I always have to go into Instagram, make a post, share that through Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. I don't even know if anyone's watching my Tumblr. And then, yeah, I spread that out, and I do all the tags, the 30 tags, and then it's just, it becomes really repetitive and just, I don't know, really draining, and it sort of just takes time out of the day, doing this day in and day out, every single day, doing the social media. And then if I've got a new game or something that I want to express to people and go, hey, check this out, I did something cool or something I'm proud of. So, you know, come to my channel and do the thing, and I'm flopping my hands all about. But yeah, I don't like sharing things and trying to, you know, push my my product onto people. It makes me feel bad. But I cannot stand the social media side of YouTube. It's the worst. It really is the worst. I'd be happy with just, you know, filming and editing. I'm okay with that. Number 3, have you ever considered streaming on Twitch? If so, why, and what kept you from it? If not, then could you see yourself as a Twitch streamer? Honestly, maybe. I did consider streaming on Twitch, then I found Mixer because that was already linked to Xbox. I don't think Twitch was on Xbox at the time. I'm not actually quite sure about that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really like streaming as much. I mean, I'm doing it on YouTube now, but I don't really know how to respond to people the way that most Twitch streamers respond to people. I don't, it's just like, I've seen a lot of Twitch streamers that are very dissociated. I don't know if that's the right word. They're very disconnected, and you know, they receive a bonus and they go, "Oh, thanks for the tip" and stuff, but they don't really. It's like becomes chore for them, and they're like, "Oh, thanks for the donation, Mr. Poo Poo Poo, and thanks for this, and oh, and then if you check out this and then do that," and then they just, I don't know, and it's just like they're mumbling half the time. They're not very energetic. I find that YouTube is a lot better for me because I can actually just be myself and scream out loud and scream violent insults at video games, and people tend to enjoy that. And I'm okay with playing for long periods of time. I mean, I can record like 10 videos in a day if I really, really want to. But fucking... honestly, as a Twitch streamer, I have thought about it. I don't think I want to be a part of that yet, if ever. I think I'm just going to stick with YouTube and see if I can do anything with it. I am really sorry, I cannot pronounce your name. I'm going to try. Kirpa. I really apologize if I mispronounced your name. Hey my man, questions for your Q&A. That's here, that's now. Do you still play music, and what's your next plan for your crazy hair? I do still play music. I still pick up my guitar every now and then, and I also play bass. I'm working on a few projects that I'm not really comfortable with talking about right now, but there is some musical things that are going to be on my channel, so stick around if you're interested in that. And what's the next plan for my crazy hair? I don't really make plans for my hair, man. Ever since I was like 12, 13 years old, I've been coloring my hair, and I've had a mohawk for over half my lifespan. And I know I don't wear it up a lot, but I don't know. It's just, I just go with the flow, man. And for the last, I think 2 times, oh no. Yeah, the last 2 times I made a poll on either Facebook or Twitter, and the first one people ended up voting for purple, and then I changed my hair color to purple, and I think I went from blue to purple, and then I went to red, and then I asked people if I should shave my head, cut it short, or just keep it long, and we sort of met in the middle. And now I've got hair this length, and I dyed it green. And there is a reason for that, which also has something to do with music. There is a thing in the works that I needed a green mohawk for. Okay. Oh Jesus, there is a lot of questions here. Tommy Doolin, hey man, how you doing? Thanks for watching, and thanks for giving me a million questions. Who is Scarab? I am Scarab. Why is Scarab? Honestly, if you're asking about the nickname, my brother had a friend who used to come around a lot, and this was in my childhood. I was in about grade 5. So yeah, my brother's friend would come around a lot, and they used to get like fish and chips and stuff, and I used to hang out in my brother's room a lot playing Nintendo 64, like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and stuff like that. They kept getting fish and chips, and I kept eating their chips, but he kept calling me Scarab. And I was like, why are you calling me Scarab? And he's like, he just kept doing it and kept doing it until I finally asked him. I'm like, why are you calling me Scarab, man? And he's like, because you're a scab and you look like an Arab. That's how I got my name. and it's stuck with me for many, many, many years. Wow, since grade 5. So I've been Scarab since grade 5, and I'm 28 now. That's a lot of years. That's a lot of years. That's like 16 years, roughly. Jeez. When are we going to collab? When we both find the time to. Duh! Favorite game franchise and why? Dude, you're really putting me on the spot here. First, you're asking me a bunch of questions and personal ones about my name and stuff, and now you're wanting me to reveal my favorite franchise. Okay, I have no idea what my favorite franchise is. I mean, there is a lot of games that I do really like, and I mean, I know I've got Mortal Kombat tattooed to my chest, so I know that, but to say my favorite game franchise, that's insane. Like, I probably would pick either Mass Effect or Dragon Age, but any of those BioWare type of RPGs. Honestly, I wouldn't even say that they're my favorite franchise. I'd just say my favorite gaming company would be BioWare. Because they did so many good things. They made the Jade Empire, they made KOTOR, they made Dragon Age, fucking everything, man, like everything. They did everything right for a long time, and then they started to screw things up. Hopefully Anthem is good, because if it isn't, then we can say goodbye to BioWare. Oh. If you could design your own game, what would it entail? That's for me to know and you to find out. Stop reading into my future, bud! What does the future hold for Scarabic Enterprises? I'm assuming you mean does, Mr. Spelling Error. Honestly, I have no idea what the future holds for Scarabic Enterprises. I have merchandise available now. If you guys are interested, check out the description, because that's where the merchandise is, or the link to it, at least. And people can donate to the channel, and that will help me do stuff in the future, like get props, do some skits, make more cooking videos, do a whole bunch of stuff. I just want to do as many things as possible. I want to get a VR headset and start doing some VR stuff. There is so many things that I want to do with my channel, and some things I don't want to talk about just because I don't want to give it away. But there is a lot of things, especially if you watch my videos, I do hint at a few things. But there's a lot of things that I am doing in the future for Scarabic Enterprises. And that's why I changed it to Scarabic Enterprises, away from Scarabic Gaming. It's not just a gaming channel. It's going to be versatile. Even though it's gaming at its core. I should have kept it Scarabic Gaming. The Melon Apollo Show. What is your favorite thing about doing YouTube? And that was a really hard question to answer, but I'd probably say reading comments. I know I sound like a kiss ass because I'm currently reading your Q&A, which are comments, but I think reading comments, just because they have a really nice tone to them, and I'm just happy with knowing that people are enjoying what I do. It gives me a reason to continue. So whenever I read comments and people are asking me questions about the game or about like what's gonna happen next and all that sort of stuff, and then just like, you know, some standard positive criticism, I just love it all because it helps me know what's going on in my channel, and it helps me relate to the audience and also be able to do things for my Interpeeps. Especially if like they make requests, they say, oh, have you heard of this game? You should check it out because I think it would look really good on your channel. Stuff like that. I really like it. I just like reading the comments and seeing that people are enjoying it. Honestly, I just love to see the comments roll in. Whether they be good, bad, or neutral, it doesn't really matter. And just because I like the fact that I can communicate with the people that are watching my stuff. A message from Stina. What's the biggest reason why you're doing YouTube? Because I like being a YouTuber. I like making videos. I really enjoy playing games and stuff, especially the gaming side of things. Being able to play my games and turn my hobby into something that can entertain other people, and I've always been an entertainer, whether it be music or acting or something. I've always enjoyed being in front of the camera or on stage in some way, shape, or form. So being able to do something that I really enjoy, such as playing video games or creating weird shit, and then releasing it to the public and seeing what they do with that and seeing how they react to my reactions and stuff. It's just interesting. It's interesting. I find it fun. That's probably the most fun I have being a YouTuber, and that's probably why I just keep going. I love the community. I love my Interpeeps. And what do you hope to achieve with your channel? Honestly, I just want to make people smile. I just want to make people happy. I want to give them a reason to tune in, which is beyond going, oh, this guy's loud and obnoxious. I want them to actually go, ah, okay. Well, that was an experience, you know? Even if they go out and they're just like, watch the video and they're like, eh, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that feeling. As long as you watch my stuff and you go, eh, all right. I'm okay with that. That's all I want to achieve is just, you know, a moderate level of satisfaction from watching my videos. What's your least favorite thing about the YouTube community? Sub for sub. Don't do it. Don't encourage it. Don't acknowledge it. Sub for sub destroys your channel. Don't.